It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another episode of the Foolish Show podcast. Hope y'all having a great holiday season. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Getting ready to bring in a great new year. All good vibes, man. We're going to get this podcast started in a minute. I appreciate all the love and support. Remember, the live chat is always open. Feel free to leave your comments. Let me get everything lined up, and we're going to get this party started, folks. Y'all know how I get down. This is the only podcast that keep it real, man. We talk about real life stuff. I feed your mind, body, and soul. Give you that soul food. This kind of stuff we need to talk about, man. Have grown folks talk about life. Get ready to bring in the new year the right way. Nothing but good vibes and positivity. So I hope this year going to be your best year. I hope this year going to be a good year for everybody. Let me set everything up, and we're going to get this party started, folks. Remember, the live chat is always open. Feel free to leave your comments. We live streaming on Kick, Facebook, and YouTube right now. Let me make sure I got everything set up. And we're going to have another dope podcast. Hope y'all enjoying the holiday seasons, enjoying your family, creating good times and memories that can last a lifetime, folks. But tonight's topic, we're going to talk about a wolf in the sheep's clothing, snakes in the grass. Sometimes we got to be careful who make friends with, and even who we give our love to and our heart to. Be aware of the wolf in the sheep's clothing. Everybody ain't your friend, and everybody don't come in your life for the right reasons. So we're going to get into it in 1 minute. Let me just set everything up. And we're going to get this party started. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you ain't already subscribed. Reality Music Entertainment. That is the movement. So tonight's topic, we're going to talk about wolf in the sheep's clothing. The devil in disguise. Snakes in your grass. You got to be careful who you give your heart to. Who you fall in love with. Who you date. Or who you call your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. And you don't know what people trying to use you for. You don't know if they're trying to use you for your status, for your money. You don't know why they're coming into your life. So you got to make sure you really know a person before you fall for them. Because a lot of people can put on a disguise. They can make it seem like they're cool. You think they're a good person. And then they end up disappointing you. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? So you got to be aware of who you give your heart to, who you lay up with. All that's important. You need to know who you're dealing with. You don't know what this person's intentions is if you don't really know them. You got to know them from the inside and out. You can't think you just know a person just on one conversation. And then you think I know them. You got to really get to know what kind of person they is, how they act. Do they have mood swings? How do they treat people? How they talk to people? How they treat their kids if they have some? How do they treat the people in their family? These are the things you got to sit back and evaluate before you say this person is your boyfriend or your friend. Before you give them that title, before they become your girlfriend or your wife, you got to know what you're dealing with. A lot of people don't have your best interests at heart. and all the people out to get what they can get, they will use and abuse you if you allow them to. If you open up the door, people will take advantage of your kindness. So you got to know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with a person. And be careful when you let the person all the way in your life before you open up everything and tell them everything you got going on. Know who you're talking to, because you could be bringing the devil right in your house and you don't even know it. You got to know what you're laying up with. And if you got homeboys and homegirls, make sure they really got love for you, not jealous and envy of you. Because a lot of people be jealous and envy of you and be kiki-keying and smiling right in your face. But in the back of their mind, they don't want you to have nothing. They don't want you to have more than what they got. But we call them our homeboys, our homegirls. That's my dog. Your dog will want to see you succeed, not see you fail. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? Be careful for a wolf in the sheep's clothing. People will come in disguise and mean you no good. Really get to know a person. You got to learn their character, what they made of. What traits do they have? Do they show you that they can be a loyal person? Or they full of drama and always spit and gossip? You don't want to friend a person like that because they're going to tell all your business. How are you going to be able to tell all your personal secrets to somebody that really ain't got your best interest at heart? Somebody that's going to spread all your business and tell the whole world. That's not a friend. A true friend going to hold it down and they're going to take that secret to the grave. Not soon as you tell them, go and tell everybody. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? So you got to think about all this stuff before you call somebody your friend. Before you say, that's my homeboy, that's my homegirl. Do this person really have your best interest at heart? Are they there for you when times get rough? If you ain't have a dime, will they give you $5 and say, here, go eat? If you ain't have no place to stay, will they open their door and say, you can sleep on my couch? You got to know what you're dealing with before you friend a person, before you give them a title. Son of BLB says, hello, brother. Outdoor Kid says, what's up? What's up, y'all? Y'all go ahead and check in. The live chat is wide open. This is the realest podcast there is. Because we don't come on here gossiping. We talk about real life stuff. Life is short, so we got to enjoy it. Live life to the fullest. Be careful who you let in your circle. Every clique has a Judas. There's a backstabber in every clique. Don't think everybody has your back. It's somebody that's jealous of you, that's hanging around you every day. Somebody wish they was you or wish they had what you had, that's smiling in your face every day. So be aware of the snakes in your grass. Be aware of the company that you keep. Everybody ain't your friend. A lot of people know how to put on the front. BL8 says, can I ask you where you're from? I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, Reality Music Entertainment, man. That's the movement. But you got to be careful. Chrome says, amen. You got to be careful who you allow in your circle. You got to be careful who you tell your information to, who you open up to. Kill checking in. Be careful who you allow to sleep in your bed next to you. You could be sleeping with the enemy. That person might not really care about you. Chrome says, in Florida, we trust. So tonight's topic, be careful who you call your friend. Be careful who you lay up with. Because there's a lot of wolf in sheep's clothing, which means it's a lot of the devil and demons in disguise. They come in disguise. So you don't know what's in front of you. You don't know what type of person you're dealing with until you really get to know them. You have to give a person time to show their true colors. In the beginning, everybody go pretend like they good, like they care about you. It takes time for people to show their true colors. In the beginning, everything look all good and it be peaches and cream. And then they'll flip the script and do a 160. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? How many times you done met somebody and you like, man, I think this the one. Then after a month or two, you be trying to run away from that person. Because you done saw their true colors. They done showed you who they really are. Now you don't want nothing to do with them. So before you go ahead first talking about, I love you, you my husband, let's get married, you my girlfriend. Get to know a person. Because they might not be made of the right stuff. They might not have what it takes to love you the right way. Because one thing you can't ever get back is your time. Once you invest time in something, you can't get it back. And you ain't got time to let everybody play with your heart. You only get one life, and we all on the clock. One day, we all got an expiration date. So we ain't got no time to waste. Understand and be careful who you give your heart to. Son of BL8 says, you know I'm living in America. It's my dream. That's what's up. Just be careful who you allow in your circle. Be careful who you tell you all your deepest secrets to. Because everybody's not your friend. A lot of people will pray for your downfall. They don't want to see you succeed. Because when you get to the top, they feel like you're going to forget about it. Or they feel like you're going to be better than them. So you got to look for the signs. When things happening to you and you try to talk about your blessings and people get in their feelings, them signs right there. They showing you signs of jealousy. They showing you signs that they don't really care about you. So you got to be careful who you let in your circle, who you allow in your house. Everybody ain't got your back. Everybody don't care about you. And most important, everybody ain't got love for you. You think everybody got your back, and they don't. Kia says, so true. Y'all stay with me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. How many times you done met somebody and you thought they were going to be the love of your life, thought y'all was going to get married, and they end up disappointing you. They end up breaking your heart. They end up telling you lies. They end up playing games. So you got to give it time. You got to give people time to show you who they is. In the beginning, they're going to act all nice and sweet. You're going to think, I found the love of my life. Till they show their true colors. Mess around and show you their crazy side, and now you don't want nothing to do with them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So you got to be careful who you lay up with, who you give your heart to. People will pretend like they're nice and sweet, but they ain't. They just out to use you. See what they can get from you. Chrome says, talking down. You got to really get to know a person before you talk about that's your friend. That's my homie. That's my boyfriend. That's my girlfriend. Know what you're dealing with. Because sometimes the signs is right in our face. We just choose to look past it. They showed you red flags. You just weren't paying no attention. Sometimes you got to take people for what they show you. They is who they are. A lot of times we think we can change somebody. You see stuff that you don't like, but you think that that person will change for you. If they ain't changing for all the other people, what makes you think they're going to change for you? Sometimes it work out like that, but most of the time it don't. You have to take people for what they is. What they show you, that's what they is. If they show you they don't care about you, then 9 times out of 10, they don't care about you. If they show you they ain't got real love for you, then take it as they don't care about you. Sierra says facts. Tasha May says, come on now. You so right. Shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Kick. Y'all keep them comments coming. Tonight, we talking about looking out for the devil in disguise. People will come in different disguises. You would think that that's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, but that's really your enemy. You think that's your homeboy or your homegirl when they're your enemies. They don't really care about you. They just smiling in your face. And you thinking these people got your back. So you want to know if somebody really got your back? I want you to fall down. I want you to get in the bind. Get in the bind, get in the bad situation, get in tough times, and let's see who's going to be there for you. That's when you know somebody really got your back. Not when everything is good and the money flowing and the bottles popping. If you lost everything, what would everybody be? If you didn't have what you have, who would be around you? Who will still be sitting and kiki-keying in your face? These are the questions that y'all got to ask yourself before you open up and let everybody come into your life. Everybody don't have your best interest at heart. Everybody ain't your friend. Most of the time, we don't even know these people. Take the time to get to know who you're dealing with before you tell them all your information, before you bring them into your house, before you bring them into your world. You got to know what you're dealing with. This person could be deceitful. They could be just lying to you and telling you everything you want to hear. And they end up using you, taking advantage of you because they see that you're vulnerable, especially if you got a good heart. If they know you're outgoing and got a good heart, people will take advantage of that. A lot of times they don't care about your feelings. It's all about what I can get and what I can use, or what I can get from you. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? Be careful and look out for the wolf in the sheep's clothing. Look out for the devil in the sky. A lot of people don't mean you no good, and they'll be sitting right there at the same table with you. They be looking right in your face, knowing they don't like you. They will go and talk about you as soon as you walk away. And you thinking that person is your friend. You telling everybody, my homegirl, that's my homegirl, that's my homie. Meanwhile, that person don't care nothing about you. They telling all your business. They talking about you to the next person. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? So make sure before you give your heart, give your time and all your love to somebody, make sure that they worth it. A lot of people is not worth your time or your energy. And they sure enough ain't worth your love. You end up with a heartbreak. You end up disappointed when you find out who they really are. When you realize they don't mean you no good. So take the time to see what you're dealing with. See what kind of person they really is. Do they got a good heart? Are they built on the right stuff? Do they really care about you? Do they really want you to be happy? Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Don't be afraid to look out for your own self. Put your heart first. Because a lot of times people will just run over you. take advantage of you and won't think twice. Don't be afraid to put yourself first. Before you call somebody your friend, make sure that they worth it, that they earned it. Why would you want somebody to be your friend and be around you that don't really care about you? Deep inside, they're real jealous. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? Sierra says facts. Know what you're dealing with, folks, before you call somebody your friend. Before you say we together, you my man, you my woman. You gotta know what kind of person they is. Everybody ain't got your back. People will sit up there and use you and take advantage of you if you allow them to. They will tell you lies and tell you everything you want to hear just to get close to you. Then you end up regretting it because now you don't let the devil in your house. You don't let a bad seed around you. One bad apple will spoil a bunch. You want to surround yourself with positive people, with positive things. You want to be able to receive your blessings. Stay away from negative people who are always into nonsense, who are always into gossip and drama. They ain't going to bring nothing good into your life. Don't be afraid to look out for yourself. Look out for your own heart. Because the next person might break it. The next person might step on it. They might throw it in the trash. So if you don't look out for you, then who will? You always have to love yourself first. Wake up every morning and be thankful. But don't be nobody's fool. Don't let everybody take advantage of you. Sometimes a good heart will do you in. You don't know what kind of people you're going to come across. Everybody ain't going to mean you some good. They'll take advantage and use you if they can. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? Dodge the Maze says, sorry for saying that. I don't know what you said, but it's all good. But back to the topic. Be careful who you call your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. Get to know a person and see if they'll really have your back. See if their love really genuine. Do they really care about you, or they just putting on a front? Do they really want you to be happy? These are the things that you got to ask yourself. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody don't have genuine love for you. That's how we end up getting disappointed and getting our heart broken, because we set ourselves up. A lot of times we put our hopes and dreams into people who don't even deserve it, who haven't earned it. A lot of people ain't even earned your love, and you gave it to them. They ain't earned your time, but you gave it to them. Don't be afraid to look out for yourself. Look out for your own heart and your own feelings. Love yourself first before you can love somebody else. If you don't love yourself, there's no way you can love nobody else. Self-love is the first step. How can you love anybody else if you don't even love yourself? You have to love yourself enough to be able to love other people. And everybody don't know what true love is. Everybody ain't had true love. Everybody hasn't experienced true love. True love don't cost no money. You can't buy it in the store. True love is sincere and it comes from the heart. Everybody haven't experienced that in their life. Everybody don't know how that feels to have somebody that truly loves you and truly care for you sincerely, who ain't trying to use you for something, who ain't just putting on the front. That's hard to find. Not to say it's not people out there. It's just hard to find them. It's hard to find somebody that's genuine. But everything takes time. Take the time to get to know people before you give them a title. Before you can say that's my husband or my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, or my homie. Know everything that they made of. Look at all their traits. Look at how they move. Bebo checking in from Brazil. I see you. Shout out to everybody that's watching overseas right now, man. We got people checking in from Brazil. The Foolish Show is everywhere. The Foolish Show is worldwide, folks. We everywhere. But make sure you take the time to know who you're dealing with. And shout out to all the trolls, too. I know it's a lot of trolls that be watching. We got love for all y'all. We're going to bring this new year in the right way. Nothing but good vibes and positivity. But shout out to everybody that's watching all around the world. We live streaming on Kick, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you're watching on any one of those platforms, don't be afraid to leave your comments. Just keep it positive. If you're with that negativity, then you need to take it somewhere else. We only promote good vibes over here. It's a new year, so we're going to leave all the BS behind. We're going to leave all the nonsense in 2025. We're going to come in this year with a new attitude. It's a new movement. So if you're hating, if you got hate in your heart, then you better find something else to do. Because we're not entertaining. We don't have time for it. We too busy. So shout out to everybody that's out there tuning in, man. But tonight's message, beware of the wolf in the sheep's clothing. Beware of the snakes in the grass. Beware of the fake and phony friends that'll smile in your face and stab you in your back as soon as you turn your head. Everybody is not your friend. Everybody don't have your back. They will put on a disguise just to get cool with you. They'll put on a front just to be around you. And they'll end up disappointing you. That's something that you don't have to deal with. Don't accept less when you don't have to. Be picky for who you give your heart to. Be picky when it comes down to your time. Because everybody don't deserve it. Everybody ain't worth it. People will put on the front and pretend that they care about you, and they really don't. They will sit in your face every day and still talk about you. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? So take the time to learn somebody. It ain't about what you see on the outside. A person might be looking good to you. You might think that person is fine. But what's important is what kind of heart do they have? Do they have a good heart? That will tell you a lot about a person. Once you find out what kind of heart they have. Are they made up on the right stuff? What is their reason for living? Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? So don't be afraid to put yourself first. Don't be afraid to look out for your own happiness. Don't just be an open door and let everybody walk over you like a doormat. Ricky Wade says, yes, sir. Be picky on who you give your heart and your time to. Everybody ain't worth it. You will have women and men come in your life just to use you. Just to see what they can get from you. Just to see what they can take from you. Shout out to Ricky Ray, man. I see you checking in. I see you, big homie. You got to take the time to know who you're dealing with. Everybody ain't going to have your back. You're going to see how they're going to be when you get in a jam. When you get stuck in bad situations. See who really going to be there for you. Then you can say that's your friend. Then you can say, that's my home. A person that held you down when you needed the most. When you didn't have it, they looked out for you. When you didn't have nowhere to turn, they had your back. That's a true friend. A true friend gonna be there for you unconditionally when times get rough. Not when everything is good. Not when you're on everything on top and everybody jump on the bandwagon. Even if you ain't had nothing, they supposed to still be a friend. The same thing applies when you're dating somebody. They can see you have something and try to use you for what you got, but they really don't love you for you. Now it's up to you to not be used and be nobody's fool. You have to put your foot down. You got to see through people. You can tell if somebody really care about you or not. For how they act, how they talk to you, and how they treat you. Their actions speak 1,000 words. The way they treat you will tell the whole story. Be careful who you give your heart to. Everybody ain't worth your time and energy. Everybody don't deserve it. Ricky Ray said conditional love. That's that sometime love. They only love you sometime. They're only there for you sometime. They're only there for you when you can do something for them. If you can look out for them, if they need a favor, then they'll call you their friend. You want somebody that's there unconditionally through the good and the bad. When you're going through things, they're going to tell you it's going to be okay. Even if you cry, you can go cry on their shoulder. And they won't judge you. That's what you call a true friend. Everybody say they're going to ride for you, but you're going to see who's going to ride for you when the ship is sinking. You will see who really got your back. Anybody can talk about it, but you have to be about it. You have to put it into action. That's why it takes time. In the beginning, everybody would seem like they're nice and sweet. Everybody look like they can't do no wrong in the beginning. That's why you have to give people time. Give them time to show their true colors. And they might show you that they really a snake full of venom waiting to bite you. They got a knife in their back pocket and they ready to stab you. So look out for the signs. People will show you different signs of who there is. But you have to give them a little time. In the beginning, it might be looking good. You might say, man, this person is a real one. Do something that makes them mad, or y'all have a little argument or dispute. The truth will start coming out. Or let them get sloppy drunk. They might accidentally tell you how they really feel. One way or another, the truth starts coming out. And people will show you who they really are. So take it for what you see. Be careful who you giving your time and your energy to. Everybody ain't worth it. Some people just out to play games. Some people just want to be around you just to be around you. Just to see what they can get from you. Or just to be nosy and get out your business. Some people are just nosy and want to know everything you got going on in your life. And they will pretend like they're your best friend. Just so they can get all your dirt. Just so they can get all your dirty laundry. So be aware of them snakes that's crawling around in your grass. They can be right there in your own front door. Your day ones is the main ones that will cross you. Them the main ones that have all that jealousy and envy built up. So take your time. Get to know people. Get to know what you're dealing with. Know what kind of person you're dealing with. A lot of times we don't really know people. We take people as our friend. We say, oh, you're going to be my girlfriend, you're going to be my boyfriend, but you don't really know these people. Ricky Ray says flex. A lot of times we don't even really know who we laying up with. You just like her because how she look, or what kind of body she got, or her booty big. You just like him because you think he handsome, or you think he got money. But that don't mean they're going to do right by you. A person looks ain't going to tell the whole story. That don't mean they really going to love you right because you find them attractive. We let the outside fool us because the outside look good, but the inside is bad. So don't get fooled all the time for what you see on the outside. When you buy a house, they can have the house all fixed up, painted up, put nice flowers, grass all green. But when you go on the inside and look, everything might be broke. The tile might be broken. The ceiling might be caved in. The walls might got mold and mildew in it. So you don't judge a house just for what you see on the outside. You got to go look on the inside. It's the same thing with dealing with people. You got to take a look and see what kind of heart they got. Because if they ain't built on the right stuff, they're not going to treat you right. If they ain't got values and principles, they're not going to do right by you. It's not in them. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Everybody ain't your friend. Sometimes you could be laying next to the enemy. You don't know what somebody's intentions are when they come in your life. Even if you knew them for a long time, people can turn on you just like that. And for that mighty dollar, people will cross you. They will set you up for that mighty dollar. They will cross you and stab you in your back for a couple of dollars. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Because we all done been crossed before. We don't have somebody that turned on us. Somebody that you least expect. So y'all know where I'm coming from. So be careful who you call your friend. You better make sure that friend has your best interest. Make sure that friend got real love for you. I don't care how many times y'all hang out. Your friend would be the main one that try to sleep with your wife or your husband. Your so-called friend would be the main one to break in your house, go on your purse, and steal your money. Your so-called friend. Think about what I'm telling you. Everybody ain't built on the right stuff. Everything that's sweet ain't good for you. And everything that glitters ain't gold. So don't be fooled. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Just because something look good don't mean it's good. It could really be bad for you. It can turn out to be toxic. And you don't want none of that toxic stuff in your life, because it leads to a life of negativity. When you surround yourself with toxic people, it's hard for you to be positive and live a good life. It's hard for you to receive your blessings. You want to surround yourself with good, positive people who want to see you winning, who going to help you get to where you're trying to go, who going to support you no matter what, through the good times and the bad times. Even if you broke or rich, they still going to have your back. They're the type of people that you want in your life. They're the type of people that you want in your circle. Sometimes you even have to separate yourself from kinfolks, because a lot of them ain't no good. A lot of them will have hate for you, jealousy and envy. Just because they're your family, they don't mean they really got real love for you. A lot of times, them be the main ones that would disappoint you. They will show you what they really made of. Don't be nobody's fool. Don't let people just use you and run over you. It comes a point where you got to be tired of being misused. You got to be tired of being misled. You got to get tired of being taken advantage of. Put your foot down and say, I ain't going to stand for it no more. Don't let people do you any kind of way. Put your foot down and take control of your life. Get to know people before you let them into your environment. Know who you bringing in your house. Know who you are letting hang around your kids. Y'all meet women and men and you bring around your kids. You don't know if they're a sexual predator or a serial killer. You don't know nothing about these people. And you quick to bring them into your bedroom or have them around your kids. Find out what they made of. What kind of person are they? Do they really care about you? Or are they just trying to use you for something? The signs be there. We just have to wake up and open our eyes and see it. A lot of times we so blind and we can be so caught up in lust that we can't see the truth when it's right in our face. No matter what these people do, they can't do no wrong in your eyes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody don't have your back. Everybody don't have love for you. You got to know who's there for you and who's not. Look at all the people that disappear in your life when things go bad. What it was when all the bad times came. What it was when you was going through a divorce. what it was when you lost your car, what it was when you didn't have no money in your bank account. This is when you find out who's really for you or not. Are they going to be there through the tough time? Are they going to be there with you when things ain't going right? This is how you know who really has genuine love for you. Don't be nobody's fool. Look out for your feelings in your heart. Time is something that you can't get back. If you waste your time and give these people all those years of your life, you can never get that time back. What's done is done. Take control of your life. Take control of who you are around, who you let in your circle, who you spending your time with. I don't know how to say your name, Ma, but she says facts. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into. Everybody don't have your back. We sleeping with people that really don't have love for you. You making love to people that don't love you. They just putting on the front, and we falling for it. So you got to be careful, and you got to be choosy, and you got to be picky. You got to be real picky who you give your heart and your time to, because your heart and time is valuable. That's something that you don't want to waste. Understand how the devil will come into disguise and sneak and slide into your life and bring you nothing but chaos when it's supposed to bring you joy. People that's supposed to bring you joy can bring you chaos. The people that you think got your back might stab you in the back. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? See, no other podcast gonna talk to y'all like this. Everybody want to talk about gossip. We need to talk about real life stuff. It's about to be a new year. We got to get rid of all the nonsense, all the negativity, all the fake and the phony. It's time to separate the good from the bad. Everybody don't deserve your time and your attention. Everybody don't deserve your heart. You can give your heart to somebody who's going to end up ripping it apart and breaking it, because they don't got true love for you. You thought they did. They just had you fooled, and you fell for the okie dokie. A lot of times people will play games, folks. Don't let nobody play games with your life. Sitting in front of you and then running and talking about you. Laying up with you, but doing things to break your heart. Doing things to make you cry. They don't love you. If they're continuously hurting you, they don't love you. How many times can a person do something to you for you to open up your eyes and see the truth? How many times you going to have to be kicked or let down or knocked down for you to see that this person don't mean you no good? What is it going to take for you to wake up and open up your eyes? Be aware of the wolf in sheep clothing. Snakes in the grass. The devil in disguise. The devil ain't going to come as the devil. He got to come with something that you're going to accept. He ain't going to come looking ugly and mean and crazy. He going to come looking like something pretty, so he can slide on in. That's why you got to be aware and use your common sense. Recognize when people ain't really for you. Recognize when people are just playing you. when they just using you. Open up your mind. Accept the fact that this person ain't no good. Sometimes we put so much hope into people that we don't want to accept or see them for who they really is. When the truth come out, we don't want to accept it. It's hard for you to stomach it because you don't gave all your time and all your energy to these people and they didn't really care about you. They was only playing you for a fool. So don't be nobody's fool. Time for you to wake up. Be stingy with your time. Be stingy with your heart. Don't just give it to everybody. They have to earn it. Make them earn your true love. Because a lot of times, that's when you end up being heartbroken because you put so much hopes and dreams into one person and they end up disappointing you and breaking your heart. Be aware of the people that really don't have your back, who just playing, who just pretending. They just there because they want something from you. Or you can provide something that they need. A true friend gonna be there through the good and the bad. When things get good or when things turn bad, they still right there. That's when you know somebody's really for you. They're gonna be there through the tough times. When times get rough, they're gonna be right there. A lot of times we give our hearts and our love to people who don't even deserve it. They don't even deserve it. But we continue to pour out our heart to the wrong people. Damita, I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry, sweetheart, but she says 100. Take the time to get to know somebody before you call them your homie. Before you marry them and go to the altar. Before you say they're your boyfriend and your girlfriend. Know what you're laying up with. Know what you're dealing with. Because we have set ourselves up for failure. You don't realize that this person really don't care about you. Because you're too blind. You can't see through that fake love that they're showing you. Because you're probably so caught up in looking on the outside. That person might look so good to you on the outside. But inside, they really don't mean you no good. Be careful who you laying up with. Who you bringing into your life. Who you bringing into your house. Who you letting meet your mama and daddy. Who you allowing to be around your kids. Be careful who you spend all your money on. You out here spoiling somebody that don't really love you. All you doing is being used and being somebody's fool. You got to be stingy with your heart, folks. Everybody don't deserve it. Because everybody don't mean you no good. Everybody don't have your best interest. Some people just playing. They just in your face smiling, but have hate in their heart for you. They don't want you to shine. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to accomplish your dreams and your goals. They want to see you down. They want to see you suffer. Some people is praying for your downfall. Everybody don't want you to make it. And the more successful you become, the more haters you're going to get. Because people are going to hate what you have that they don't have. So that's what brings a whole lot of fake friends. Everybody going to come around you just because they want something from you or try to get something out of you. Don't let people play on your emotions. Don't be nobody's fool. Put your foot down and take control of your life. You only get one. And none of us are going to live forever. So time is ticking. We are all on the clock. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. So we ain't got time to waste our time. We ain't got time to just throw around. Our time is valuable. Your heart is valuable. Your love and emotions is serious. Your feelings are serious. Don't let people just sit around and play on you, use you, lie to you every day, and you sit up there and you eat that up. When they're showing you a different thing, they might say, I love you, but they're showing you something else. Their actions got to match up with the words. People can say anything, but you got to go by what somebody's showing you. Are they really showing you that they're your friend? Do they be there for you when you need them? Or you notice every time you need them, they ain't nowhere to be found. If you start noticing different things, they ain't your friend. Open up your eyes and realize people are what they show you. Take them for what they is. A lot of times we try to see the good in people, but when they show us all the bad stuff, you choose to look past it. Be careful and be picky who you let in your life. You don't want to have bad seeds in your circle. They would bring nothing but negative energy into your life. That's not a positive life that you want to live. You want to be able to live in peace and harmony. Surrounding yourself with the wrong people, you will never have peace. It's going to always be something. It's always going to be some kind of drama. Because misery loves company. Are y'all listening to what I'm telling y'all tonight? I'm trying to feed your soul. Take the time and listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Because you might have fake friends around you right now. It's somebody in your clique that really don't like you. Somebody you calling your homegirl or your homeboy who is jealous of you. Who really want to take your man or your boy, your girlfriend. Don't be a fool. Open up your eyes and open up your heart to the truth. Be careful who you allow into your life. Be careful who you lay up with and who you sleeping with. And remember, everybody ain't your friend. But I'm about to wrap up tonight's podcast, man. I appreciate everybody that's in the live chat. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in all across the world. Check out, I shout out to all the people out there watching overseas. I seen somebody checking in from Brazil tonight. So the Foolish Show is everywhere, man. And the message is being spread. 2026, we spreading good vibes. We spread nothing but love this year. So y'all stay positive, man. Surround yourself with good people. Support the movement. I will be back on the air tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will be live streaming again. So tell your friends and family. This is something y'all don't want to miss. Because we have good conversations on here. We ain't on here just wasting time talking about celebrities, who's sleeping with who got beef with who. We ain't got time for that. We got a life to live. And one day our life gonna be over. We can't sit around and be worrying about all these so-called rich and famous people. You gotta live your own life. But make sure y'all support the movement, man. If you want the official reality music entertainment merchandise, I got new apparel right now. As you see, I'm rocking a new beanie, reality music entertainment. Y'all can get y'all all type of accessories and apparel. Go to teespring.com/realityinc. teespring.com/realityinc. We got new apparel, new merchandise for men and women. Fitted caps, beanies, hoodies, t-shirts, sweats, joggers, you name it, we got it. Reality Music Entertainment, official merchandise. Go to teesprings.com/reality Inc. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay safe. Check in with me tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tell your friends, your family, your co-workers. Y'all meet me right here, man. One love, everybody.